And good morning and welcome. My name is Jim Phillips. This is Townsquare Sunday, a weekly public affairs program highlighting individuals and organizations working to improve the quality of life here on the South Coast. My guest is Kristen Lancaster, and she's one of the people behind an event called Palooza. Now, if you haven't heard about this, it's kind of an amazing thing. A wonderful fundraiser. It's for the Neediest Family Fund, which is a charity that's run by the Standard Times. All the money raised goes to help families served by the Salvation Army of Greater New Bedford. Now, first of all, Kristen, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right. We need to talk about the Neediest Families Fund. I think most people get what that is or know what it is. If you read the Standard Times, around the holiday season, you can see a list of contributors, and they raise well over six figures to do some remarkable work for needy families here in the New Bedford area. It's been around for a while.
Yes.
Right? Tell us.
It's been around since 1921.
Wow.
That's the Neediest Families Fund. Palooza has been around for 5 years.
Okay. So 1921, it's probably taken different forms, but the fact is this is what it is now and has been for some time. And you began working on the Neediest Family Fund when?
I began about 14 years ago when it was at the 6 Bristol Club. Mm-hmm. My mom worked there, so I, kind of latched onto it there and donated a few prizes and solicited a few prizes, and every year it just kept growing and growing.
Right. So year one, if you made about $6,000.
I think we used to raise about $6,000 back then. You could fit about 100 people in there, so we were a bit limited.
Yep. And so now, of course, last year, Palooza raised over $34,000. So
$34,600. Yes.
So it's an amazing. It's growing by leaps and bounds here. People may not know about exactly what this is. They go to an event in December and they can bid on this or place tickets for that, or you know how it works.
Right.
I'm sure you do. But really, Palooza really begins months before.
Right.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
So after our event, I take about a month off, and then I spend about a month writing thank yous.
Yeah. And
then I start up again in May, sending out hundreds and hundreds of donation request letters, emails, faxes, trying to get prizes all ready for the December event. And while doing that, we get ready for, a kickoff event, which we're having for the second year, just to try to, build up our funds for the December event. So we have our kickoff event in June.
All right, so tell us about that. When is that happening?
So our kickoff event is at Mikey B's, and it's on Sunday, June 30th, from 4 to 8 p.m. We have some live acoustic singing by Sharon Laney, who donates her time. Mikey B's gives a portion of a percentage of what they raise in food and drink sales for everybody who comes. And we have a bunch of raffles. It's like mini Palooza. We have a bunch of prizes. We probably have, between 20 and 30 prizes. There's no charge to get in. You just come and hopefully have some dinner, have some drinks, have some appetizers, listen to some music, and help us kick off, the campaign for this year.
So, again, for folks who don't know, Palooza is an event in December. It's held, I think, I don't know, has it always been at
Seaport Inn?
Seaport Inn, Fairhaven.
Yes.
They have a huge area there. I can tell you last year it didn't seem big enough because there were so many people there. But the reason Kristen is here today really is to talk about what her job is, which is to start generating some donations so that they can be auctioned off or sold or whatever they do at Palooza. So if people want to donate an item, like whether it's a meal at a restaurant or a suit of clothing or tickets, anything.
Handmade items. We get all kinds of stuff.
All right. What should they do? How should they go about getting that to you?
So they can email. I have an email address, which is neediest1970@gmail.com. And we're also on Facebook under Neediest Families Prize of Palooza. So they can message us there as well. Yeah. That's probably the two.
But this is starting, here it is in June, and we're starting to collect prize. You probably already collected some already.
I probably have about 80 prizes already for this year coming up.
Okay, but you need more than that.
I need lots.
What is really almost a day-long event in December. So people raise money in a lot of ways for the Neediest Family Fund. It isn't just this event.
Correct.
Because Neediest Family Fund raises six figures every year to help neediest families in the New Bedford area. But I would bet your Prize of Palooza is probably the biggest.
It has been for the past couple of years. Yeah. Yes, the biggest single event.
For those who don't know, how does it work? People come in.
So
there's no admission, by the way. That's another amazing little thing. You can walk in, and you're going to have to spend some money. But the fact is, there's no admission. You can walk in, and there's a lot of things going on.
Right.
Tell us about it.
So it's an all-day, family-friendly prize raffle event. We have over 250 prizes that we raffle off throughout the day. We have various table raffles that we set up throughout the day. We have a Chinese auction. We have a prize wheel that's been very popular. You can win, tickets. You can win all kinds of stuff on the prize wheel. We have lots of kids events. We get food donated from various restaurants, so it's free food all day long. In the past few years, we've had food that has lasted all day, so people can come in for, bring their families for no charge and have lunch, have dinner, spend money, win lots of prizes. And last year we had the Red Sox trophy, and we have some costume characters that come. It's a really fun day. We have the celebrity bartenders, which consists of a lot of the local well-knowns. So makes it fun.
It was elbow to elbow last December, I can tell you that.
Yes.
When people buying tickets and food and everything else, and also checking out as you mentioned, the Red Sox World Series trophy. I wondered as I walked out, gee, they need more space here.
I know.
I'm not sure Seaport Inn can open up any more rooms, but
Seaport Inn has been really great.
Yeah.
So it's a nice setup. I guess that's a good problem to have.
So let's talk about some of the items that people could donate. If you're thinking about donating, first of all, you can make a cash donation, I would assume.
Yes.
In some respects, because either you can put that right into the Neediest Family Fund.
Yes.
Do you sometimes purchase something so you can resell it?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep, we do that. We have some people that give us cash donations for that purpose, because we like to have some big ticket items that day. So, we have some people that will donate, $500, $1,000. We might buy a big ticket item, and then we can, make $4,000 or $5,000 off of that one item.
Sure.
So,
what else are you looking for in terms of
restaurant gift cards, tickets to events? People make baskets. Liquor is always popular.
Sure.
We overnight stays. We take anything. If it's a smaller item, we use it and put it toward as a part of a gift basket. We try to make all our baskets look really beautiful and,
Sure.
so,
You can go there and find Christmas presents, frankly,
Yes.
for people who you care about and love, and there is a lot going on. It's a very busy place. Is there any slower time we can go and have a little elbow room?
I think last year did you go early?
Early afternoon?
I think it was especially busy. The event last year ran from 12 to 8, and it was especially busy from 12 to 4, partly because of the Red Sox trophy. Mm-hmm. And I think what also helped was the Patriots game came on at 4. So a lot of people, left at 4. And from 4 to 8, I think every table was filled, but pretty much everybody could get a seat.
Sure.
So it was much more comfortable.
You're listening to Townsquare Sunday. My guest is Kristen Lancaster, one of the people behind Palooza, which is held in December, with the money raised going to help families served by the Salvation Army. You've been working at this event for quite a while.
I have.
You, personally.
Yes.
Why does it mean so much to you?
I like to see people have a good holiday. I mean, it's, I know what my kids' holiday is like, and I think it's nice when you think of, people at least being able to have a brighter holiday morning. It's not like we're, changing their lives, on a day-to-day basis, but for the holiday, Christmas Day, it's nice that people can wake up and at least have a couple presents to open and a good meal on the table. I've seen that end of it, where people come and pick out the toys for their families, their children, and, the tears you see, the smiles you see, it's really nice. So.
How much money did you raise last year? I think we mentioned $34,000.
$34,600.
Okay. We haven't given the date for Palooza this year. So tell me about it.
So the date of the big event in December is Sunday, December 1st, from 12 to 8 at the Seaport Inn. So mark your calendars. I know a lot of people have messaged me saying, they're excited for it. They put it on their calendar every year. So it's really become a tradition for some people.
Now, I know this is a lot of work, but have you thought about having one in the summertime, too?
Well, we do a few events in this, leading up to it.
Sure.
That also take up a lot of time. Like, this kickoff event in June 30th. We're hoping to get a good crowd there. Last year we raised over $2,000, so it's a good start. And can I talk about the other?
Sure, of course.
We also, this year, on Saturday, September 14th, we have Frank Santos Jr., the comedy hypnotist. I booked him for a show at the Knights of Columbus in Mattapoisett, and all the money there will also go toward the Neediest Families Fund. So, it's 2 big events coming up.
Sure.
And then for the past 3 years, and we plan on doing it again this year, we've also done a pub crawl in October, which does very well as well. So we don't have a date or anything for that yet. We have to set that one up. But 2 big events that we're really trying to promote right now leading up to Palooza are
the kickoff?
Are the kickoff on June 30th at Mikey B's, and the hypnotist show. The tickets for our hypnotist show are $20. And if you go see one of his regular shows, it's about $35, $40. So again, we're trying to keep it low and
keep it affordable.
Right. Yeah. So, that's open for high school age and up. So you can reach out to me the same way on neediest1970@gmail.com for any information about that as well.
So where can people go to get more information about Palooza and the Neediest Families Fund? You have a website and Facebook?
We don't have a website. I wish we did, but we have our Facebook page that we do a lot of promoting on that, and that is Neediest Families Palooza. And we're also on Twitter at Neediest Family. So that's the 2 ways to get the information. There are, lots of articles that have been in the newspaper about it. We just had one last week. So if people did type in Neediest Families Prize of Palooza, it would also pop up.
Okay.
The article would pop up.
Prize of Palooza kickoff, June 30th from 4 to 8 at Mikey B's in the North End. And proceeds from that event go directly to neediest families. Frank Santos Jr., the comic hypnotist, September 14th. Where in Mattapoisett? Knights of
The
Columbus.
Knights of Columbus. And that show is starts at 8 o'clock, doors open at 7, but you would have to get tickets ahead of time.
Tickets are $20, and you can find out more about that on the Facebook page.
On the Facebook page or by reaching out to me at the neediest1970@gmail.com.
And the Prize of Palooza event itself is in December.
Sunday, December 1st, noon to 8 at the Seaport Inn.
Okay. And I'm sure you look at the Patriot schedule before you set that.
I didn't, but we always do it the first Sunday.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to reach out to the Patriots and have them work around my schedule.
Yeah. All right. My guest has been Kristen Lancaster. She's one of the people behind Prize of Palooza, a wonderful fundraiser for the Neediest Family Fund, which is a charity run by the Standard Times. All the money raised goes to help families served by the Salvation Army of Greater New Bedford. So, Kristen, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, good luck in 2019 here.
Thank you.